Here. There's no turning back now. So put your hands together and welcome the host of 44 Charlton Street, Julian Fleisher.
Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down from the sky, gleaming its eye bright as a rose. Could be, it's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can't wait, come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. With a click, with a shock, phone will jingle, door will knock. Open the lights, come on something, don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 44 Charlton, the flag. It's okay, this is the time of that's your cue, babies. Bring it. Clap quick. Clap quick. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Julian Fleisher. I'm your host. It is the first Friday of the month, and that can mean only one thing, that I am dressed as a Polynesian drug dealer, and I am out here to shout in your face about what we already know is true, which is that New York City is La Merde, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest city in America, and we like to remind ourselves on the monthly why we adore it here so very much. That's what our show is dedicated to, the restless creative spirit of the city. We like to bring out all sorts of performers for your delectation. This gentleman over here is the band leader of the 44 Charltons, my own friend, Cody Owen Stein, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to talk or not?
Like medium?
Yeah. What time signature are we in here?
It's like kind of like a hemiola-ish, like 3 over, like 6 over,
You lost me at hemiola. I had one of those removed in a dangerous surgery just last week. Come on, stick around for the jokes. And this is Leon Boykins and Ben Aarons. It is February, ladies and gentlemen, easily the worst month of the year, no question about it. If Vladimir Putin wanted to make a month, he would have made February, because this is the month that makes us tear into each other, that makes us go after our friends, that really tries us. It pecks at our eyes and eats at our ears and makes us want to kill and devour the very things that we love. So I recommend that you fill up your tanks of love tonight with all the beautiful work that we're going to share with you. Carry that love with you out into the month and make it until March. All right? Can we do that? March is coming, ladies and gentlemen. March is coming. It's going to be okay. We have an extraordinary show. I can't wait to share our acts with you. So let's just get the ball rolling. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. It is. It's only just out of reach. Down the block, under beach. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight. Yeah, we finally hit the ending together. 3 seasons of trying, and we finally hit the same ending. Thank you, Cody Owen Stein. All right, we are really going to mix it up for you. But first, I'm going to make my way, if you'll follow me, everybody, over to the small stage, which we like to sell. See, we put the reserve signs here. This means somebody tried to sit in my seat. we call this Uncle Julian's Chamber of Chat. This is where we like to mix it up on the intimate level. Hey, man, what's up? Not much? You want to come up here and join me? Yeah, come on. Be a guest for a minute. We're gonna kibitz. I think we're gonna try and find you a microphone too, so that you and I can talk together. Here, grab this from my friend Cameron. Hey, man, how are you? I'm Julian. Talking to that. What's your name? Sean. Sean. How you doing, man? What brought you here tonight? Other than this handsome punum. Yeah.
I come every few months.
You do?
Yeah.
You're a return customer?
Yeah.
To 44 Charlton, you and this lovely young lady?
Yeah, Alana.
Alana, hi Alana, how you doing? You winked at me. Thank you. I feel unsafe. I like that feeling, actually. Can I offer you a little bourbon, Sean?
Yeah, sure thing.
Tell me about yourself. Where do you live?
I live in Queens.
Ah, Queens, thank God, an outer borough. Yeah, we have very few sustaining members from the Queens area. How do you feel about that Amazon sitch over there? Come on, you have to have an opinion.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't. I can't take
Don't
a
worry,
side.
you're not a journalist. You don't have to be objective. You don't have to pretend.
It's not gonna help my rent, so.
It's not.
Yeah.
And you already have a job.
Yeah.
So I assume that you're not going to go like working for Amazon.
Thank you.
And thank your lucky stars that. There you go, up yours, brother. Wow, you're like the first Queens person I know who doesn't have a strong opinion about Amazon. What do you do in your job?
I'm in construction, so.
You're in construction.
Yeah, not outside.
Not under construction.
Yeah. Hopefully
Right.
not.
What do you do? I mean, are you a project manager?
Yeah, like
you
assistant
run the
project
slump
manager.
test. I know what a slump
Yeah, I
test is.
was about to say that's not many people know
That's a
that.
deep cut, right? It's a
Yeah.
deep construction cut. A slump test, ladies and gentlemen, is when you
Take concrete and see how much it slumps. It's really nothing exciting.
It's like a Thursday night for me, basically. Yeah, the old slump test. Yeah, my ex is in construction, and years ago, he showed me a slump test, and it turns out that just by turning a stupid bucket of concrete upside down on the sidewalk, you can build an entire building based on that test. That's
true.
crazy to me. You never know. That's why things fall down, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, my first act, Seven Sons, is a string quartet named after an apocalyptic Buddhist prophecy. Huh? Sounds good, right? Well, guess what? They play dystopian music. Rooted in the language of avant metal and hardcore, they have an album out called The Heart's Still Beating. It's available on all the requisite platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention that way and give a warm 44 Charlton welcome to Seven Sons. Sons, ladies and gentlemen, how about that? Earl, can I encourage you to join me over here? Sean, it's over. Thank you, though. It really, it was fun for me. Thank you so much for joining me. Get off my stage. Earl, join me over here, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Just spend a few minutes talking to me about that craziness. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? Tell me how this came together, because that was mind-blowing.
The short story is I've had a double life, my whole life. Whoa, hey Mike. I've gone to violin school. I did the whole conservatory thing, but from the age of 12, I was going to DIY hardcore underground shows and stuff, and in church basements and VFW halls and stuff. So
I know the scene intimately.
So it was this double thing, and I had metal bands, and I've been in hardcore bands and stuff, and then when I had a metal band called Resolution 15. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but
you are out of breath. I'm kind of amazed, and how many bows do you go through in a show?
Yo, I got this indestructible fake horsehair thing called this French company made this fake horsehair. So
leave it to the French.
I know, right? I don't know what that says about the French. Anyway, I had a metal band called Resolution 15, and it was 2 violins, 7-string violins, but totally in the world of metal, where it was just totally a metalcore band. There was no classical aspirations to any of this. It was just straight up vocals.
There was no technique.
Oh, there was actually, that's a longer thing. There's a lot of technique, but all the screaming kind of sometimes obscures it. But there's definitely a lot of
okay, all right. Forgive me. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, but
I prejudged.
So, you prejudged?
I'm a terrible person.
I judge all the time. I punch myself in the face daily. Ask
really?
My wife is over there. She.
You are married to the cellist?
Yes.
Oh my God, that explains everything, ladies and gentlemen. My God, because who else is going to listen to this?
Well, that's true.
No, I'm actually kidding. I found it kind of thrilling. I'm sort of a fan of 20th century or 21st century contemporary classical music, and this really just slides right in there very naturally into a canon of work that I'm familiar with that might include Ligeti or other people like Kronos quartet sort of stuff.
I'm a big fan of Shostakovich and Ligeti and Schnittke and all that stuff.
Schnittke. I love a good Schnittke on a Sunday morning with a cup of coffee.
Well, always ask for permission, though. First.
Yeah.
You should always ask for permission.
Consent is required.
It's absolutely required.
If you're going to eat somebody's Schnittke.
That's right.
Listen, tell me something. Oh, finally, I got you. Ha! Would you like a drink before you go back to the stage?
I would absolutely like it.
Would you want ice or you want it neat?
Ice is good.
Just
Ice
a
is
little
good.
bit. Trust me, it's strong stuff.
Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good
Another
stuff.
one, somebody from my past. There you go. It's a generous pour.
I hope they're good memories.
No.
No.
But, you know.
Well, drown it out with alcohol.
So listen, I want everybody in the room to take out their phones and their other little instruments and write down @7sunsmusic. So that you can follow this extraordinary band. I mean, this was legit. That's the thing. You came to us through our director, Eileen Delahunty,
Yes.
who we adore around here. Without
She's
whom we could
awesome.
do nothing.
Eileen
But, I mean,
rules.
honestly, she's like a mom from New Jersey. So, you know, when she was like, yeah, let's bring in this metal band that plays string instruments, we were like, all right, Eileen, like, whatever.
Well, listen, you know, all like we know some metal bands that are like, like we know metal bands, and we also know their moms.
Metal bands have moms.
Metal
That's what you
bands have
forget.
moms.
Right, all
Like
right.
people forget this. So I mean, like we.
Well, okay, so before you go, then let me ask this question. What is metal? I mean, because honestly, for me personally, I can't listen to it. I find it very...
Aggressive.
it just doesn't agree with me.
Sure.
So I'm wondering, like, because you have moms and you have kids and wives and lives, like, what is it that drives you to make this music that's so aggressive and so hostile in a way? Like, what is the heart of it?
Actually, my wife asked me the same question on our first date, and so I'm going to answer the same question. It's basically the shift is do you think the person do you think the music is screaming at you, or do you think the music is screaming with you? Ooh. So if you kind of like shift that and you're like, okay, well, this music, this is how I feel. This is what's going on in my mind. Like if you see shows, like it's particularly hardcore shows, and actually the last tune we're gonna do you like this segue? Do you like this segue? I'm about to segue into the last tune.
This is
Check
the
this out.
easiest night I've had in months. No, I mean at this show.
I don't know what to say to that,
Segue,
Julian.
baby, keep going.
Anyway, so the last tune we're gonna do is a cover, and it's by a band called the Dillinger Escape Plan, and like Rolling Stone actually calls them the last dangerous band, and they broke up like at the end of last year.
Apparently
And
they were.
if you go to their shows, like it's actually. It's like one organism. It's catharsis. So like you see, it looks violent on the face of it. Like if you go to YouTube and you look up Dillinger Escape Plan, you see like the singer literally walking on people's heads and like amplifiers getting thrown and like, you know what I mean? Like and like all kinds of stuff happening, But like you're not actually directing it at anyone in particular. It's not really a I'm going to mess people up, I'm going to do damage. It's more of like I'm releasing...
A group catharsis.
A group catharsis.
A cri de coeur.
Right. And it's actually a really beautiful thing. If you come to one of these shows, you actually experience this emotion. It's actually a really positive
But how do you
and a
not lose
beautiful
your
thing.
hearing? That's what concerns me.
Earplugs, man.
Earplugs. There you go.
All
right, we're going to move on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage 7 Sons. Seven Sons, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you open a variety show. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Seven Sons. I think you're safe to unplug. There you go. Oh, my pleasure. Come back and see us again soon. I feel like I have been screaming with you for my whole life. Really, yeah, I feel it. I felt it. I feel loose. So you all may recall that our opening number from the show this evening was from the classic American musical West Side Story. Could there be a more classic or important work of American art? No. I'll just tell you the answer to that. I'm a big fan of the musical theater. I'm actually on the board of a company here in New York called the Musical Theater Factory, MTF. And we are an organization that fosters new young musical theater composers, and it's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage our recently minted producing artistic director, May Ann Tao. Come on up here, May Ann. Thank you so much. Thank you. Why don't you grab this microphone, have a seat with me. Now, full disclosure, I was on the board that hired you, so I like you. There's no objectivity in this interview. I'm just a fan, and I'm so happy that you have joined the Musical Theater Factory. And I was wondering if I could ask you to tell these beautiful people and the folks listening at home a little bit about the Musical Theater Factory.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. You know, I love the origin story of Musical Theater Factory. It was started by incredible performer, writer, trans activist, Shakina Nafak, in a porn studio, in a gay porn studio. It was amazing.
On 44th Street.
Yeah.
In the back.
Yeah.
Shakina was a guest of ours last season, actually,
Beautiful.
along with one of our star composers, Michael R. Jackson.
Yes. And in the first few months, she was going through her gender confirmation surgery. So MTF is actually a code for male to female. I saw someone go, what's the code for? And at the core of what we do is radical transformation.
That is true. So, but tell me how we use the musical theater to do that. I think that's what's important.
Yeah. You know, I remember being at Kinky Boots, and I remember looking around and looking at all the mostly white Midwesterners who had paid how much money to fall in love with a black drag queen. And I was like, decolonization is happening right here, and you paid for it. I love it.
Oh, interesting. Got to get around the capitalism problem, though, about paying all that money for those tickets to learn that lesson. We can talk about that at the next board meeting, though. So we're going to present some music from one of our favorite young composers who's about to open his show off-Broadway, a show that came through the Musical Theater Factory. Can I ask you to talk just a tad about this human being?
Yeah, Preston Allen. Oh my goodness, Preston Allen changed my life. I remember when I was interviewing for the job, and I went to an event called the Women in Trance Roundtable Concert at Joe's Pub.
That was a Musical Theater Factory event.
Yes. And we produce a series of incredible concerts at Joe's Pub. Please check us out at mtf.nyc. We have incredible stuff coming up. And I remember sitting there, and it was a song from Agent 355, which is a show that we did a residency of this fall. And it was a song called Good Girl. And you know that moment when you hear a song, and all of a sudden, like, your body starts to shiver because you're like, this is good. This is really good. And I was with one of my friends. I remember at some point in time, we looked over each other with our mouth open, like, what is happening? Yes. And once it was over, we jumped up, screamed, and I hugged 4 strangers.
Yeah.
Like, that's
what it does when it's really good.
Yes, and that is the power of Preston Allen's music.
Terrific. Oh my God, thank you for putting it that way. We are about to hear a bunch of songs from Preston's new musical, which is set to open this month at Theater 80 St. Mark's in the East Village. It is called...
We Are the Tigers. And the setup, I'll give it.
Please.
A cheerleading squad sleepover is crashed by one of the boyfriends.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Tigers.
I need a second to breathe and to stare at you. Oh my gosh, could I be luckier? Luckier, 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 lucky, 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 stop! a second to think of what I can't do. You are not allowed to touch me here. Touch me here, touch me here, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me here, touch me here, touch me here, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. God, my temperature changes when you enter the room, and I wanna be with you forever, 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 now, forever, forever. So take me, calm down. Oh, it's a one night in a lifetime, but it's been a lifetime waiting for the right time, for the nighttime like right now. And if we hadn't made a vow,
then I would love you completely.
I would take your shirt off with my teeth. A rip, a tear, what's under there? What's wrong with me?
And I would hold you till the end of the world. No second guessing, no regrets.
Forever, 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 and forever now. Forever, forever, forever. But not yet. I love you so much, and I know there's a reason we've been blessed with each other, and if we wait, it'll all pay off, right?
Sure.
Right?
If you want me to go,
No, I don't want you to go.
You're giving me a lot of mixed signals, so it's...
Well, there's only one signal, and it is the Lord's.
I wanna be who you need, and you're everything. No one in this world is luckier. Luckier, 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 lucky, 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 lucky. And if I just had a way to truly make you see, when you're in my arms, I can't be happier, 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 happy, 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 happy. My temperature changes when you enter the room, and I wanna be with you. Forever, 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 forever more. Forever, forever, so take me, I'm yours. Oh, it's a one night in a lifetime, but it's been a lifetime waiting for the nighttime. Could the right time be right now?
Let's say we hadn't made a vow,
Then I would love you completely.
I can't promise I won't lose control. A rip, a tear, a broken prayer, a burning soul.
Emily, calm down.
Sorry.
And I would hold you till the end of the world. No second guessing, I would wait.
Forever, 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 and forever now. Forever, forever.
Or however long it takes. My temperature changes when you enter the room, and I wanna be with you. So let me love you completely. Let me show you you're my everything. Right from the start, you had my heart. I have the ring. And I will hold you till the end of the world, like you have always carried me. Forever, forever, forever could be starting now. Forever, forever, forever. Will you marry me?
Oh my God, that's
Now I'm going to welcome to the stage Celeste Rose, also from the cast of We Are the Tigers.
And I'm going to play a completely different role. Nobody remembers 4 shy and will never speak up 'cause she's scared to be wrong. Riley is a wallflower, the type of little kid who gets paralyzed with fear when she gets called on. But who had your back every single time you crack? When you kids would start to laugh, when you stuttered, it was me who decided you could be so much more than they don't see. If I never saved you, what would you have done? You would be none. So forgive me for doing what's best for you. So forgive me for trying to make this easier. I've always been on your team. You are nothing, you are nothing without me.
Get over yourself, Kai. It isn't 4th grade anymore. I got here on my own.
No, I got those girls to let you into tryouts. I begged them to see you.
Oh, you mean the year that I got in and you didn't?
They only take one freshman, Riley. I knew what I was doing.
There's no real limit on freshmen, Kai. And do you want to know why you got in as a sophomore in the first place? They didn't want you. I fought for you. Everyone remembers sophomore Cairo, starting fights in the halls, mouthing off in each class 'cause she'll never be wrong. Anything but wallflower, the type of high school kid who is rarely seen at parties with her pants on.
But who has your back every single time you crack? When you don't cut yourself slack and you come crashing. See, it's me who's beside you constantly, making sure you don't see how much everyone is trashing us for fun. You would be none.
So forgive me for doing what's best for you. So forgive me for trying to make this easier. I'll always be on your team. You are nothing, you'd have nothing without. So forgive me for doing what's best for you. So forgive me for trying to make this easier. I'll always be on your team. You are nothing, you'd have nothing without me. You are nothing, you'd have nothing. You are nothing, you have nothing. You are nothing, you have nothing. You are nothing, you have nothing without me.
Riley is a wallflower.
The cast of We Are the Tigers. And now I'm going to invite composer, songwriter Preston Allen to join us over here. A round of applause for our composer. Here, you sit over here with me. No, you go there in that chair, and then Mayanne and I will face you like an inquisition. Yeah, Mom and Dad. Let's give this to you. Preston, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about We Are the Tigers. Where did this show come from?
I've started the show 8 years ago.
Oh my God.
I've been working on and off
When
since
you were
I
9?
when
I don't
was
understand.
9. No, I'm not as young as I look because I started puberty.
You know, either am I.
A year ago when I started testosterone, technically, so I'm a little behind. In
Oh, I see.
In how old I look.
That's exciting. I would love
I'm
to
very happy about
go
that.
through puberty in my 30s.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's delightful. Because I'm making mistakes, but I know I'm making them. Whereas as a teenager, I think you have a lot more leeway to make mistakes.
Oh my God, that's got to be your next musical right there.
Oh God.
Come on. I'm right.
You are not wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong.
It'll be me first, and then
When
it'll
was
be
the
a
last
musical.
time I was wrong? So this musical,
Yes.
We Are the Tigers, is set to open this month
Yes.
at Theater 80 St. Mark's.
Mm-hmm.
How does someone as young as you make something like this happen? I'm jealous.
When I was in high school, I realized that there were a lot of really talented women in my program. I went to an arts high school, and I had gotten the role of Alona Ritter in She Loves Me. And a lot of really talented girls couldn't be in the show.
I just love that you said that as if we all know the role. We know.
Oh my
the
God, it was
show.
Jane Krakowski in She Loves Me. We play a lot of the same roles. We played one of them. So I booked that, and I looked around. I was like, there's so many talented women in this program. This is not a female-heavy show. I want to create a show that is good for high schools and colleges, that deals with real issues of girls close to that age, that's very heavily female for those programs. So that was kind of the initial idea. And at the same time, like, I just love horror. I love teen horror. I love how being a teenager is horrifying enough. So when you add the extreme element, the like depths you're able to explore comedically, dramatically, of just what's going on as a teenager is very exciting to me. And I'm glad, 8 years, like, truly on and off, has a lot of time, but I'm very glad at the place I started writing the show, which was, I was very angry. I was a teenager. I maybe judged some of my characters in a way that I've been able to step back now and be like, oh, I was jealous of that girl, and I wrote her from an angle of jealousy and from an angle of she's got everything. And now I'm able to look at her and be a responsible writer and be like, no, she doesn't have everything. I projected that on her based on what I was experiencing. So I'm very thankful for the amount of time I've had to work with this show and the people that I've been developing it with.
Oh my goodness, fabulous. What date does it open?
We start previews February 7th and we open February 21st.
February 7th is like tomorrow or something.
Very soon.
Goodness gracious, at Theater 80 St. Mark's.
Theater 80
which
St.
is
Mark's.
on St. Mark's and First Avenue.
Yes.
I know that because I live across the street, and I look at it through my window. I cannot wait to walk downstairs across the street into the theater and see your beautiful show.
We can't wait to have
Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Of course.
We're going to do one more number before we take a pause here, and I was hoping you might set it up for us.
I will. So Tigers is about a cheerleading sleepover. It's a terrible team. They've had they're very poorly ranked.
Wait.
They've had a viral video that really trashed their reputation the year before, and the team captain is trying to get them to start anew. She wants a positive outlook. She wants things to go well, but all the girls are kind of really unhappy with the way things are going. And then they're especially unhappy when some of their teammates get murdered. And they don't know who did it, and they don't know what's going on. And they kind of, spoilers, but it's like,
Don't give it away.
No, I have to set the song up. Yeah, they're gonna come here. That's fine. This audience will know. So they blame the freshman. They blame the freshman, the new girl on the team, for the murders, so that they don't have to go through an investigation. They frame her, and this is the freshman in prison.
All right.
And yes, and Celeste Rose will be playing a different role. She's been part of the development of this show, and it's long term. So
Ladies
take
and
it
gentlemen,
away.
The Act 2 opening number from We
Yes.
Are the Tigers.
Things are fine here. And by fine, I mean, well, I'm not shivved, so that's something. Statistically, so many people die each day that I'm not one of them. Something to celebrate. It's the little things. The very little things. Things that seem so insignificant you might forget, till those little things are the only things left. And you don't mope like there's no hope, like the world's come crumbling down. Your one forced muscle twitch from turning up that frown. I have friends here. And by friends I mean convicts who murdered their families, and yet how I somehow trust more than I can these girls who call me their friend, then threw me under a bus and left me for dead. But it's the little things, the very little things. It's those things you don't think would occur in your life, but some girl named Tasha just made me her wife. And you don't cry or just ask why. There's only something you can do just while you're stuck wondering why the fuck this would happen to you. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Prison has hardened me. When I think about the way things were before, I don't think that I can do this anymore. I want to scream, I need to scream, I need to shout. I want to claw my way out, I want to claw my way back in time. I would never cheer, I wouldn't try. I'd just join the chess club or ballet and have a better definition of a bad day. I'm sorry I got reckless. mindless. I'm sorry I got drunk. I'm sorry about peer pressure. Peer pressure sucks. And it's just like, oh my God, I can't do this forever. The best thing I'll do in a year is knit a sweater. I don't think I'm cut out for doing time. I need a better lawyer. I need a better life. Could this really be how it's all gonna go? 'Cause I don't think I killed those girls. I really don't. But it's the little things. The very little things. It's those things that should really mean nothing at all. But nothing in hell is a big fricking ball. So you say, crap, I guess that's that. You build a bridge and you move on. And you hope 4 years doesn't feel very long.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast, well, we are the Tigers. Preston Allen, composer, songwriter, thank you so much for joining us. My dear friend, May Ann Tao, producing artistic director of the Musical Theater Factory. Thanks you both for coming and joining us. That's just a little taste of what's about to open on February 7th. That's when previews start at Theater 80 St. Mark's. And if you will follow me to the Stagel area, we're going to move on to the next segment of 44 Charlton. I think this is a good time to hear from you, young man. Why don't you just play something, anything, to fill in the yawning darkness. Yeah. Is that your go-to chord?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
What is it?
Top 7.
Oh, shit.
Oh, is there? What?
Oh, my God. I forgot about you.
It's Groundhog's Day Eve.
It is Groundhog's Day Eve. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. I'm so glad to see you in that outfit.
Aren't you? It's a blessed thing.
You have been recycling that plushie for seasons now, and I really admire that.
I only wear it once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So if you're here, that can only mean one thing.
It's game time.
Woo! Yeah, everybody loves the 44 Charlton games. Uh-oh. There's a lot of things on there that are discontinuitous.
Are you ready for an enchanted evening, Julian?
I am. Does this have something to do with the fact that February also includes Valentine's Day, the worst day of the year?
No.
Not at all?
No, this is how you celebrate Groundhog's Day Eve. With a blind date.
Oh, shit.
This game is called Blind Date.
Mmm.
First thing we're going to do is blind you.
Please. But I beg of you, in the tradition of the great
yourself?
Greek tragedies, just blind me already.
All right.
So
Here
I
you
can
go.
learn something important. Oh, I'm going to blind myself?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, unless you want me to do it.
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So while you're blind,
Good Lord.
you
All right.
blind yourself. You put down your mic. You blind yourself. Not permanently.
Okay.
We're not insured for that. And now I'm going to want to get Julian a date once he's blind. You can't have food allergies because we might want a wedding out of this, but not a funeral. So if anyone in this room is willing to join Julian for a blind date, if you haven't eaten yet, this could be your moment.
Anyone from 30 to 50 of the male persuasion.
Yeah.
Hopefully unencumbered by other romantic
we have a volunteer.
attachments would be delightful.
Have you played a game before, though?
No, I want new players.
A noob.
We've burned through the
none
old
of these
ones. I don't
fanboys.
wanna-
All right, let's see.
Is there any way to lift this thing up?
Who's in the back there?
Come on.
You're making eye contact
there
with
we go.
me.
Oh,
Yeah, you.
Eye
You want to try some foods? Try some Julian? Don't be scared. This is going to be great.
yeah. Is it Sean from Queens?
I don't know if it's Sean from Queens. We'll find out in a second. What do you mean Sean from Queens?
Sean from Queens, the slump test.
Oh, sorry. I was getting changed into this groundhog suit. Okay.
Oh, I
You'll have
see.
to take your glasses off. We're not insured for that either.
Glasses.
Okay.
Someone's
Well,
smart.
that's good. Okay, so now blind
I am,
yourself
after all,
with
a
this
woman.
extremely shoddy blindfold we've
Oh,
just
wait.
made.
I'm smelling cologne. There's cologne.
That's the best smell you're going to have during this game, Julian.
Promises,
All right.
promises.
So,
Oh, mommy.
all right, now, what is your name, blindfolded sir?
Oh,
Luis.
Luis.
Luis. Julian, do you wanna
Who's
exchange?
laughing? Why are you laughing?
Julian, do you want to exchange a little banter before we get on with this?
Sure. Good evening, Luis. Comment ça va?
That's French, dude.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say going well.
It's going well.
Ça va bien, merci. Et toi? Oh, sorry, man.
Maybe Luis is a terrible liar, Julian. This
Okay.
date could be off to a bad start.
It's-
Let's just bring on the food.
Definitely.
Who's got the
What
food?
is the point
Okay.
of this game?
The point of this game, which we could have also called cheap date, is that you and Luis
Blind
are
date,
gonna,
cheap date.
are gonna taste some. Thank you, Cameron. Your waiter is gonna serve you some items from a bodega,
Oh, yeah.
and you will try to correctly identify them while blind. These
This
are
is going to be easy.
familiar
I've been
items.
living above the same bodega for 25 years,
Oh,
so I know what they
so
got.
you say. So you say. There's going to be
Luis.
3 courses lovingly prepared backstage by public radio producers. I have some food-safe gloves for you to wear, each of you. Cameron's going to help you with that in case you want to protect your hands during this exercise. And as you taste each thing,
I'm hearing some La Vie en Rose from the band. I love it.
I mean, you took it to a French place,
Yeah.
so we're
well,
going there.
Isn't this about romance?
Yeah. So you
I
and
mean,
Luis are going to take
we're
a
not in
wild
Virginia.
guess
Yeah.
at what you've got. First, we've served you a cocktail. Luis, I'm going to hand this to you so that you don't. Whoa,
Okay.
okay. All right, there you go. And
So
Julian,
one
I'm
more
going to hand
time.
it to you.
I'm sorry. Just explain to me the rules. What the fuck? All right. Oh.
Well, I can't tell you what the fuck, but I can tell you that the idea here is that you're going to taste these items, take a guess. We're going to leave them on the table, and at the end, all will be revealed to you. The rest of the time, we'll all just be laughing at you.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
So sounds like the rest of my life. So I'm
All right.
gonna. You want me to drink what's in this, and
And try to guess what it is.
Luis is gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. Look, Luis is already doing it. Oh, you can't look. Sorry. He's already doing it. What do you think, Luis? What do you think
Has
that
he
is?
been blindfolded?
Yeah.
So we're both blindfolded.
Yeah, he's tasting away here.
Is it making him poop?
Not as far as I can tell.
Okay, because if it does that, it's gonna be bad.
It's like orangeade.
All right. Luis is guessing he's drinking orangeade. What do you think you're drinking, Julie?
It has a there's a grapey quality.
Oh my gosh, this game's gonna take forever. Just guess, dude.
Oh, it's grape juice.
Is it Gatorade?
Luis got it. He's drinking Gatorade. Yeah. All right.
Wait a second. We're not drinking the same thing?
Nah, man.
Okay, because
We're
this is
making
not
this
Gatorade.
tough. Okay, you're not drinking Gatorade. All right, so you stay tuned. We'll find out. Now, Cameron's bringing out your
This is like
appetizer
a grape
course.
tea of some kind.
Now, remember, these are all commonly found bodega items.
Wait a
Cameron's
second. You're not going to tell me whether I was right or wrong?
No, I'll tell you at the end. What, do you want to know now?
Well, you told Luis?
Because he got it right.
Oh, so I got it wrong.
Yeah, you got it wrong. That's not grape
That
juice.
is some kind of grape stuff.
Sure. Taste the appetizer, man. Here, let me be a nice groundhog. Here you go. Where's your hand? Where's your hand? There you go. There's your plate. Okay, Luis, your plate's over here. I'm gonna help you out. Wow. I hope on video you can get this overhead shot of this gorgeous food, lovingly prepared.
This is
By
a
public radio
pre-boiled,
producers.
hard-boiled egg.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Julian got that one. All right.
I eat these every day.
Is this what you would order on a date, Julian?
Definitely.
Luis, what do you think you have?
Like a cheese sandwich.
Very close. You want to try again? You don't have to keep eating it, Julian. Jeez Louise.
I love these things.
It's just a first course.
Wait, so I'm right and Luis is wrong.
Well, he said a cheese sandwich. He's very close. Anybody want to just call it out? You can tell what that
No,
is,
what
right?
do you mean call it out? They can see it. That's
Oh.
ridiculous.
Is it a bagel?
Yes, it's a bagel. It's a bagel with cream cheese. All right, all right, all right. Somebody's gonna get a tote bag. Okay, Cameron. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, this is where the strong smells come in, everybody. All right.
Kidding?
All right. I'm not kidding. Okay. All right, Julie
Oh,
Jules.
shit. I can
Julie
smell
Ju-
that. What is that? That is some toxic shit.
Nope, it's not cat food. Go for it. All right,
No,
there
it
you go.
is.
There you go. Oh, okay, we got it. All right, so
no.
Julian's got his not vegan
This
item
date
here.
is going very bad. Luis, I'm sorry. Can I take you on another date later? Luis?
That's a hard pass, Julian. Nah, he's chewing. I'm just
not
messing with
going
him.
well. This feels
Although I think he
very
is gonna pass.
spammy to me. I'm sensing spam. Something in a low form.
Can you guys smell that from there?
Oh, no,
Oh,
I'm not
I
eating
can.
that. I'm not eating that. No, it's cat food. I'm not
It's
eating
not cat food. This is meant for people.
I'm sorry.
In some
I
countries,
can't.
that's a delicacy.
I have a show to do, and I will.
Okay.
I will.
All right, Luis, you want to guess what you have?
The noodles.
Dude!
He got noodles.
Yeah, Luis has the cup of noodles. Cup noodles. Yes.
Luis, do you want to try what I'm having? Since
Oh,
you seem
I
to
don't
be
know, man.
so goddamn good at this game. Do you want to try what it is I'm eating?
I feel like Julian's jealousy is ruining this date a little bit.
Yeah, well,
It's really
welcome to my
coloring
life.
the mood. All right,
I'm
Cameron,
not
they're
eating
ready
cat
for
food.
dessert. They want to get this done here. All right, here comes your dessert course. These are both very pleasant and they don't smell like anything.
That's
All
what
right.
he said.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, they have a vanilla smell. These are those. They're from Switzerland. I know what this is. I love these. These are those wafers from Switzerland. There's like they start with a Z.
Think of a 69-cent version of whatever you're imagining and you will be right.
Right. Okay. It's from the Bronx.
Right. Yeah. That is made at a warehouse in Bushwick.
Yeah.
And a Keebler elf is on it if we're lucky, but he has one eye.
They have like they're sort of blonde colored, and
Yeah.
they have
Yeah,
like a crisscross pattern. I love these.
Okay.
I'll go.
What do you have, Luis?
Gummy bears?
Oh, yeah. Luis has gummy bears. Yeah.
He got gummy bears?
Yeah, you got gummy bears.
I feel like there was what's the word? A lack of parity.
I'm not going to
A
say that
false
was
equivalency.
by design. You know, if you both want to remove your blindfolds now and take a look at one another, talk about your feelings and how you enjoyed the date.
I'm sorry about this, Luis. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna
give Luis the mic in case you want to have a little post-mortem here. 'Cause
Green
it
Dolphin
is
Street?
Morte right now.
Green
Nothing else.
Dolphin Street. Well, hello, Luis.
Hi.
Aren't you handsome? Look, they gave me a fucking pile of gummy bears. Who does that to a person? Thank you. You're just gonna get to eat them. Thank you so much, Luis. Where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. What brought you to the show tonight, other than our date? Oh, that date? You're on another date? Are you double timing me? Oh, who's that lovely lady?
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend. Great. Get off the stage. Get out of here. Look, he's just shoving these gummy bears.
He
He's
has
like my
every
grandmother
right.
at a funeral.
He has every
He's just
right to
shoving
take those
everything in
gummy
his
bears.
purse.
Here,
And,
take these
yeah,
for your
take it all.
girlfriend.
Take it all.
Take
Go on.
Take it all.
Oh my God, I've lived this story so
Yeah.
many times. Are we about to take a pause?
We're gonna take a pause. Do you want to take this notepad too? Sure. Why
Luis,
not?
thank you so much. Take it all. Here, take
Yeah.
these two.
What a time!
Oh,
Hey.
physical comedy. He does physical comedy too.
Thank you.
You fucker. Ladies and gentlemen, my producer, Jennifer Sendro, dressed as a woodchuck, disguised. Oh, she's gone. Wow. We're going to take our monthly social media pause, ladies and gentlemen. This is when it's time for you to take out your phones and your other devices and tell your friends that you're here, because here at WNYC and WQXR, they offer this show zero promotional support. So in order to get new people to discover the show and to come back month after month, we depend on word of mouth from good people like you. So please spend a minute telling the folks out there about the show. Enjoy the 44 Charltons, Ben, Leon, and Cody Owenstein. We'll be back with one more mind-blowing act to finish off your evening of variety on this beautiful February 1st. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes, maybe 5. That's Ben Aarons, Leon Boykins, and Cody Owenstein, our very own 44 Charltons. They really are very, very good. Yeah. Where's my button? Give me my button. There we go. 44 Charltons, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final act of the evening. I'm very personally excited about this next performer. We've been hoping to get her here for a while. Last season, I called my old friend Aaron Maddox, who runs the Joyce Theater, and I said, who's the coolest, fiercest dancer you know that I can get on my show? And he said, oh, without question, my next guest. She is a veteran of countless shows and concerts here in New York. I'm going to read specifically what this bio says so I don't get it wrong. She's a tap dancer, a choreographer, and multidisciplinary artist. She's best known for her work Adelante Kubal, Really Rosie, and A Fall for Dance. You can see her next Thursday on this very stage again as part of Otoro Farrell's residency that Jennifer mentioned earlier. She also has a 5-borough NYC tour with the City Center on the Move coming up in April. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming Ayodele Casel. Come on out here, beautiful. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to come up on your little stage next to you just so we can talk briefly. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. Happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you here. As you know, I've been... Oh, wait, here we go. It's microphone time.
Thank
I'll
you.
take that from you when you go. But
okay, thanks.
I just want to make clear that everything you're about to do is going to happen here for the first time.
Yes.
It's never happened before.
Never.
And...
Are you afraid?
What is that noise?
Oh, construction. Someone's tunneling out.
Oh, really? Somebody had a... yeah. Terrific. Okay.
Yes.
That's not going to go away.
All right, it's okay. I can work with that.
I've been informed by Laura Walker herself that drilling is going to keep happening
That's
until
all right.
we are done tonight.
Well, once I start dancing, you're not going to hear it anymore. So.
There you go. That's right. Thank you. But what I do want to say is, while we were chit-chatting backstage about how to fill the 8 minutes that we have asked you to fill tonight,
Yes.
I turned to you and I said, by the way, we have a band. Do you want to use them? And you said,
absolutely.
all right,
I'm
but
down.
we don't know what that's going to be.
I have no idea.
We don't know how it's going to start. We don't know
Nope.
how it's going to end, and that's why we are excited to hear it.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with an assist, God help you all, from 44 Charltons, I present to you our guest,
Yes.
Ayodele Casel.
Thank you.
Ayodele Casel, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, dang. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. That was mind-blowing.
Thank you so much.
I don't have the brain power to process. Thank you guys for keeping
you
up
all, yeah.
with Ayodele.
Yeah. And to you. Y'all did really, really well.
AYO Lives is her @ signal. She'll be back here next week with Arturo Farrell. I want to thank you all so much for joining us here. Hang on to that mic because we are going to sing one little song together, ladies and gentlemen, as we like to do here. I ask you to stand at the end of every show. Take the hand of your friend, your partner, your neighbor, stranger or otherwise, and join us for one last song. Come on out here. I'm going to ask the members of Seven Sons Music to join us, the cast members of We Are the Tigers, Ayodele Casel, the members of the 44 Charltons, and most importantly, you, our faithful, loving audience, to join us in one last song to get us through the difficult month of February as we make it on to March. And it goes a little something like this, if you don't know the words. Yeah, we can sway. Swaying is good. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. A time of darkness, there is still a light that shines on me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it go, ladies and gentlemen. Every month, a group of really hardworking and loving people work so hard to bring this show to you. We bring it from our hearts. We really mean it. They start with our director, Eileen Delahunte. She's back there. You can't see her. Jennifer Sendro. She's out of her mind. God bless her heart. our hardworking producer Cam Tompkins, who brought me fish to eat, Ricardo Fernandez, Gaines Laguerre, and Chase Kelfon, who bring you the lights and sound to make the show sound so good. Utski Otska, Dave Keating, and Lisa Fagan. They do it all. Courtney Barth, Gregory Pesha, and Dave McLean bring you all the beautiful video. Finally, I guess that's it. There's me, and there's you. Come back month after month and bring your friends. For God's sake, tell the world about what we're doing down here. We need your support. Sing along. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow. Let it be. Hold each other's hands now. The sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Sing it out loud. Sing out, Louise. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Don't be afraid of harmony now. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. That's 44 Charlton February edition. Thank you so much.